Hey y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Little distracted there. I am running my shop while I'm trying to make these videos, so yeah, bear with me. Bear with me and my balding here. Alright, there we go. So, let's continue our Void gameplay experience here. We have some opportunities ahead of us. I think I have all 5 of my Sails and Sabers attacks. And I kind of upgraded the guy a little bit. So he's now ascended 2, and he has a couple skills that I put some books into. So only 26 vigor. We might actually do a vigor swap while we're on the channel here. So that'll be kind of exciting. Um, so I upgraded his equipment. I didn't sacrifice any of my Bloodcraft refined gear for him, but I got it all up to level 20 with this current event, and the runes he's lacking some for his strength ones. I'll find some of those to go in there too, but he gets all the first bonuses for each of them, which is helpful. So let's look at his stats: 7.1 million, 183 million for the con, 2.5 million for the armor. And then his traits again: brutal, energetic, honorable. And the skills, I put a couple points here into this third one. So it ramped it up to reducing the energy by 22. And if the energy's higher, by 74. And then some into his active, which is just up the damage. That's all it did. So I probably could have put it into his ultimate, but before I didn't have Mel Lume in the team, and I think I'm going to reinsert Mel Lume. I think Mel Lume's earned his position. There's still plenty of crowd control in it. So let's look at the team composition real quick. All right. So here's kind of what I'm thinking about. So here's my 3 teams. I'm just going to talk about the Assassins team here. The male panda, he only has like 38 vigor, so I need to get some more on him too. But he does really well because he starts with energy harness, so he's got a nice shield at the beginning. He does pretty good damage, and he has a lot of cons, so he's kind of all around good tank for this team. You'll notice I have 3 healers here, and that really helps keep Panda up against the new current meta, which is the female Dyer, the whatever this guy right here, the Bloodcraft, and Fufu, whatever his name is. And then who else is normally with him? Oh, and Romulus is pretty big with him as well. So Romulus is tied to my male water and sun, so I can't use that. But so I have the crowd control of the ultimate and the active of the Pandaco. I have the crowd control from the active and the ultimate of the male Akuna. No control from male Lume, but I'm willing to sacrifice that for the Dispel to get a jump on Bolko. And then all that CC also ramps up male Water and Sun as well, and that's really nice. So that he can really start hitting hard with his ult that's triggered off all the um, energy gain from his passive. And so I think I'm going to drop the female Vimana um, on the Guardian. I think it's time. Let's see what she's got. I've enjoyed her. She's good, but I think that for the current against the current meta, she doesn't do very well. And look, she has less con, about equal armor, less strength, and so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this now. So let's add the gems also to the Guardian. He should be changing because of that. All right. So that's gone. Free up some of that too. So here's a reset. Keep level 700. All right. Here we go. Whew, this is always a little nerve-wracking when you do something like this, but I think it's time. Go to the Royal Hall where most people get hitched. Go to Vigor Transfusion. Let's grab the female Vimana. Put her into a female Travaine. Level 1, perfect. I think this should keep the stats pretty even for the Guardian. I would do it into, maybe I should do it into a Mage, but I'll just do the Travaine and see how it does. So it takes 300 stones. It's worth it, y'all. Let's do this. Ooh, gonna lose some of that, but it's, oh yeah. So Vimana does not go into any more groups. She is retired. You saw it here first on this channel. And so let's go ahead and do this marriage. 63. See, down to 49. It hurts. Oh, down to 49? That's miserable. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I really needed the void to kind of be up there. Oh, 59. From 63 to 59. Okay, I could take it. See, that's what I was worried about. I should have put it on a warrior. Look at how much strength then Con was transferred over. That's a pain. But look at that. So we got 8 million now. We got extra 0.9 million out of it. We're over 200 million. Con. And so that's nice. All right. Let's try this out now. Let's do some battles. So first let's go to Sails and Sabers. I got all my battle opportunities here. See if we can get some fair matches. That one is definitely not fair. Ooh, Neve would wipe the floor with me, so let's see if I can get lucky on this third one. It's a bummer. We'll put the test team against the 242 million, but this is not very fair. But again, we'll give it a shot here. So I changed up the teams as well. Sorry, that's something I didn't talk to you about. I'm still putting the Meltwater and Sun and the Void in the same group, but I'm going to go ahead and move over the Akuna and putting the Spider with the female Nereid. Something like this. And then, oh, so it's interesting. I swapped all these up. I haven't changed around any traits yet, but I just kind of, on paper, I did a couple calculations, and my male Kojiki doesn't have everything he currently needs, but let's do that. Oh, sorry. A little different than that. Let's do this. We want to make sure the active for male Kojiki hits Romulus as well. It'll help with Romulus active damage. So that looks like a pretty strong team. The male Akuna's coming in here, putting Void in the middle. Now that he has 200 million con, he should be able to survive a little better. And then for the final person, who did I have? Oh, yeah, Melume is coming back to the fray. Melume has Honorable. Melume has the Energy Harness. So I'm going to go ahead and put him right there in the front. I think he can take a little bit. So there's that. And then I'm just trying to remember who's the last person. Oh, yeah, this guy. So the spider web will heal everybody. The Nereid will also get the shields from the Bloodcraft there. I really got to learn that champion's name. Maybe now's a good time. Let's see. Nope, it's not. So we have everybody where we want them to be. Let's give it a shot. All right. Their Ascavard comes in. This is, I'm not even going to narrate this one. Kind of a slaughter. Yep. Sorry, I had to use it. If not, I would run out of, or I didn't have any more opportunities to reset. Those are all pretty easy. Here's the final team. So let's see if the Void brings everyone together. Oh no! Look at that. The male Acuna missed everybody with his active, so we're gonna have to adjust that. My male Water and Sun goes off, and once male Water and Sun goes off, it's normally into the game. So should be able to take out female Nereid there. But that was kind of weak. We might have to figure out a different setup. All right, let's see who we got here. Too strong. Oh, here we go. We'll put the test team up against the meta that he has there in the middle. And we'll do team 1, our main team, and then team 3. Team 1. Oh yeah, we're kind of testing all of them a little bit. But let me resituate these. That didn't go how I wanted it to. So maybe I don't like that much either. Because Romulus will come up and hit hard. Let's see this. Maybe Melicunas will aim more straightforward. We'll give it a shot. Alright, Molotov, let's give it a shot here. Alright, Ascavar again. My male Cormet. Oh, that was quick. Alright, here's the test team. Oh, that went off pretty good. Malakuna whiffing again. Oh no, we got destroyed. Okay then. I guess it's that female Dyer. Okay, and then here's my third team. Let's see how they do. The Spiders really kind of keeping the team up. Oh, they're way weaker than me. But I like the silence from the male Kojiki. It does really well. I like how it can disrupt the team. So our weakest link right now is the male Lume team. I'm disappointed because I really wanted to make him viable for his Sanguine, if nothing else. Those are like double my power. Here we go. We'll do test team up against the meta. And then the other ones don't really matter. Alright, let's see what we could do here. Ugh, I really need something to disrupt them, to push them back, or to just get me a little bit more. Here, let's try Malakuna here. Maybe he can actually land something this time. And Malakuna has honorable too, so that might just help him survive a little bit more. So here we go. Let's check it out. Alright, so their female Nereid already. Okay, there we go. Malakuna. I think he's going to freeze all of them this time, which gave the male Water and Sun passive some juice. It gave the Void a little bit of his special, the Guardian special. And these other ones should be easy. Spider putting web down. Spider getting protection from the male Esterir. My female Nereid hasn't gone off yet, but here she goes. And that should, with the Spider ult, also increasing her damage. And, oh yeah, that sent them down pretty quick. Voices in my head. Oh, here we go. We'll put our team 2 against that. And I thought about the um, Vertilac, the female Vertilac in this team as well. Because the female Vertilac sends out 2 fears, which would be nice. For the CC, for everything. But that seemed to work okay that last time. So I think the Void lived a little bit more in the back row too. Maybe putting the Void down here. We'll give this a shot. Alright, here we go. They're in. There goes female Dyer, just mopping up everybody, no problem. And then here we go, the tester. My male Lume is holding his own, but he's about to take some true damage. But he got feared out of the true damage, which is nice. My Void is just... There he goes with his ult, which is really powerful. The curse. You can see the curse on everybody. There's some more CC with this. So this is a super even battle, might-wise. There goes the spider, putting the web down. Female Nereid's about to go off. There's the male Esther keeping the spider alive longer. And then we're getting more and more shield on my female Nereid, which is beautiful. Also getting the plus 25 strength from that Bloodcraft Legends passive. Really nice. Let's see who we have next. Hopefully they give us someone in the 400s. That would be great. Emerald. What do we got here? We might just have to take it, because if not, they're going to put us up against Neve again. So I'm looking at the roster too here for the test team. Yep, and we already got them there. I think they did okay in the last setup. Maybe trying the Void in the middle again with the Akuna behind the Panda Company like this. Let's give it a shot. Because that male Akuna actually does a lot of damage too. So if he gets the sprites bonuses from the start of the game or anything like that, he's going to do really well. So there goes my male Askavarg. Let's see if the male Kujiki was going to throw down his silence. Looks like he was interrupted. I hate that. He gets interrupted so easily. Alright, here's the team we're testing. My Panda's tanking it, but a lot of us get stunned. Male Water and Sun gets pulled to their tide, but the male Water and Sun gets to go off due to the male Lume and just mops up, which is kind of the idea of it. Here's my Resurrection team. My Spiders just got shield for male Esterir. They got the AoE damage, and I got shields on my other two people. So therefore, my Bloodcraft is shielded, my female Nereid is shielded, and my male Spider gets occasional shield. Excuse me. All right, those were good. Let's look in Valley. We're being destroyed in Valley. So I have a constructive criticism for GOAT Games if you happen to watch my videos. Look at this crazy difference in might in this match. Like, there are people with 500 million power in this game. My top team has 300 million. So, just look at this real quick. Look at Pow's teams. 517, all of them around average of 515 million. The average of my teams is like 300 million, seriously, maybe less than 300 million. I just have some placeholders in now, but you could see, like, that's my team one. My team one is 288 million, going against a 515 million. What sense does that make? The matchmaking is so broken. I don't even understand why it would do that. So, and because of that, I can't really fight back anywhere in here. There's some really strong teams, like Taybone, 446 million. Like, if anyone has any other team 2s or team 3s out, maybe I could fight them. But this is just, like, ridiculous. Come on, GOAT. Get your matchmaking right. Or put me in... look at this. 553 million. Look at this. That's double. That's double my power. What sense does this make? But you know what we're going to do? We're going to fight this team. Even though he's going to kill somebody instantly with Male Dawnbreaker. Male Dawnbreakers is in the P4 position. So Maybe I could sacrifice the Kojiki because I need Romulus for damage. Let's give it a shot. Let's give this guy a shot. I want to. If I can at least weaken him, I can bring in the other team to finish him off. All right, so my P4 is gonna die. So let's go ahead and do this, and then let's put our Milk Corbett on the outside. Okay, let's give this a shot. If we can at least weaken him, then we can come in with our team that we're working on and try that. So here we go. Let's see. A 307 million team versus a 553 million team. Let's give it a go. Probably even going to show me is, look at that, 28. It shows me at 280. All right. There goes my, my Mel Ascavarg kind of took on the Mel Dawnbreaker. So their Mel Dawnbreaker's still up, so we're not out of the. We did just get a poison. We just got a poison on their Romulus. Oh, okay. So here's the best part. Two of them are dead. So if we give it a couple minutes here, we can bring in another team. We can bring in our Guardian team and see if we can have any chance against them. Now, the issue with that is we're going to have to be a little strategic. So let's get our team one here. Panda. We're doing. Oh, look at that Void up there. He's in my top 5 now. That's great. So I think we're going to go for something like this. Oh, wait. Someone's going to get assassinated. We don't want it to be any of these people. I could make it the Panda. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this does, okay? So the Panda's going to take the male Dawnbreaker. If it's the same mechanics, I don't know. I haven't been here for a second. So it takes 2 minutes. So we got 45 seconds here. Maybe we could see if there's any other potential battles we can do. Here's some yellow. The Asylum's River, the T1. Oh, I don't think I could take that team, even with my team one. And again, 150 million over me. Where is the balance? Where's the fairness in that? It makes it where I can only just take towers in Valley of Conquerors or whatever. That takes away most of the fun of the game. Like, you should move this POW guy up to the next tier. All of his champs are like 515. That other guy that's in the 500s, that person should be moved up and fighting harder opponents. I feel like the matchmaking is really broken, and it makes the game not fun for people like me who enjoy Valley. All right, here we go. Let's try to finish off this team. Good luck. All right. They're Ascavarg. Oh, no. Oh, good. The Panda took the male Dawnbreaker's ult, though. We're really. Okay, my male Water and Sun's going off. Yeah, this is. Oh, man, that Dawnbreaker's so powerful. I love it. I was a huge Dawnbreaker fan, but he has 0 vigor now, and so I'm not going through that again. Okay, we got Mel Dawnbreaker going again, or Meltwater and Sun. Oh, there's the ult, yes! Oh, yeah, he's spearing the Mel Ascavarg. That was a cool one. All we had to do was last a little bit. Granted, it was only a 5v3, but very annoying, the difference in power. So, it only took me 2 teams to be able to clear out one of this guy's teams. Let's see if there's anybody else available on the way. By the way, I don't like where my champions are right now because they can really get hurt that way. So maybe I'll see if there's any other yellow available. Oh yeah, we could try to take that gate. So let's do that. Here's a little valley. Bring your team 1 back while team 2 is trying to resurrect. Come in here to the team 1, clear them out. just give them somebody that's not on a team. Female Panda's really good too. I was happy that Ace leveled her up because I might experiment with her level. She has 41 vigor on her, and so that's feasible to kind of try out. Okay, let's do the team again. I think I had Void up. Now he's got more hit points, he can actually be up there. And he's got energetic and honorable too, so that really helps out. I like the male Acuna in the P4 position because he heals with his active both of these champions, and they get the heal from male Lume with his passive and his active. So what I need to do is probably put a devout on one of my champions too, which will amplify the healing for the first 10 seconds. And these battles only last about 10 seconds anyway, so. Alright, so we now have, we're coming all the way up here. We're going to try to beat this guy who is 150 million. We just beat the guy that's 250 million more powerful than us. So now let's beat the guy that is 150 million more. So here we go. All right. Get the battle face on. There goes my Panda tanking it. He didn't get to use his active, but the male Acuna uses his active. All three of my dudes are dead. My male Water and Sun is just now going off, but it's too late. And he gets slashed down. See? Power difference, baby. Can't even survive. Kind of ridiculous. If GOAT matchmaking system put me with people more my own power, I could make better videos because I'll have opponents that are actually around my level. Because let me put that Taybone was down here, and then who's this? OS Castile. Look at these. They're just sitting on our gate, and we can't do anything about it because he's got 459 million power. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna feel like I'm beating a dead horse with this, but it takes all the fun out of the game if you can't compete with people that are supposed to be around your power. So please fix this, GOAT. Please fix this, developers for GOAT. It would make us all very happy. Thanks. All right. What do we got next? We'll do a couple arenas. And then, how long we've been going? All right. So let's go into the arena. I've been getting smacked around. All right. But I've been testing teams. So let's go against Vruma with our new composition here. We'll maybe let his male Ascavarg push back our male Lume. And then I want my male Acuna to send down that path, maybe hit their female Dire. That'd be nice. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Probably not going to win. Vruma's really good. Alright, so kind of working as expected. Oh, no, my male Acuna way off. All the heals kind of help my dudes. The Void gets his ult off, but everybody's dead. I don't think this team's going to be feasible, honestly. I might have to do something different. Let's see. Let's go against Ors. I know I'm way above Ors, but Ors is good. Instead of Mel Lume, let's see. Frustrating. We kind of need stun, but we also need survivability. I would do female Selphos, but let's try Vertilac. Let's give. There we go. Oops. All right, let's try that. Female Vertilac doesn't really need much heals because she's got a lot of life steal. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. And okay, their male bloom gets into my back line. We get the pull from the void finally. By putting the void in the back row, the void can actually use some of the abilities. And so they have the female lion storm all going, but luckily I got one tick before that and it was able to finish him off. Granted, huge power difference, but Oars has got a really good team. Here's Muff Master. Muff doesn't have Bulko, so that makes a difference, but let's see how it goes with the female Vertilac here. So I want to see the fear go off, and then the male Akuna only throws one target, which is annoying. That's the thing, you kind of need the male Akunas active to go off on the entire enemy team, and that's where I'm having a hard time getting it to work without male Askavarg. Like, male Askavarg is probably the most underrated and best champ in the entire game, in that he groups the entire enemy team all together. So he takes care of like all the work for you. Well, here, what about this? The male water and sun there. Male Akuna in the back row, able to freeze, hopefully, everybody that the void pulls together. And the fear from her, hopefully, brings people kind of more. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're about to find out. Oh, boy. So there we go. There's the female Dyer. Okay, everybody's pulled up. The Void ult just smashed everybody. Everyone's got the curse. My male Water and Sun's down, though, probably being in the P2 position. Oh, man, good job, Cluedo. My Void's down. But look, my Panda's using the ult. Maybe get the active stun on Nereid so that male Akuna can finish. Oh, yeah, barely. Good job, Cluedo. Yeah. Man, my team is so weak. I might have to do female Selphos because she does have her passive that blocks an attack, and that's helpful if you're up against a Romulus or a female Dire, or in most cases, all of the above. Let's fight Cluedo again. I'll take Vertilac out and put in female Selphos. How about something more like this? Let's see how this fares. And I'd probably put a Pure Heart on male Water and Sun if I get the opportunity. So he got his heal off. The Void pulls everybody in. Male Water and Sun ult. Female Selphos ult should finish it. Okay, that went pretty smooth. Let's try somebody a little stronger. Let's try Morgrave. Probably not going to have much success here, but let's give it a shot just to see. So Void versus Void. Void versus Void. Come on, Morgrave. See what you got. So there goes my tank. My male Akuna should get a lot of them here. Oh, and they're going to they got a lot of me too. My Void's getting low. He's silenced. There goes my Millwater and Sun ult though. But then they're all ulting. Everybody's ulting at the same time. Oh, that was rough. Maybe I shouldn't have put that stuff on Void. I haven't been getting good results with Void. But then again, Void is like so new, and I still need to like just get everything leveled on the Void. Look, top 5 apparently. If I put all 5 of my top 5 on a team, how do you think that would do? How do you think that would do? Maybe we should try that. I'll do that in part 3. I'll do that in part 3, see how it does. Because look, they all have my highest vigor. That would be interesting. Then I could just build some other teams based off other stuff. But the problem is we have no control here. Do I know how to fix that slightly? Huh. We might give it a shot. But also I wouldn't know who to put the buffs on. That would be a really... That's an interesting team. I don't know if I want to do that. So, that's a little bit more of a dive into the void. Hopefully y'all enjoyed part 2 of the video. Real quick, just so that you have a reminder, what we're aiming for here, we can look at the void's final stats, and look, all of them can get up to level 20. So if the target's energy is less than the void's, it'll take away 40 and ignore the damage reduction, or take away 110. And that's not even talking about if you have female Almad on your team amplifying it. And the caster gains 30% of the reduced energy, meaning the caster is going to be getting the ult off really quick. Therefore, having a male Lume really is nice if you can, but you have to make sure that the Void is able to use his active. Most of the time he dies or is crowd controlled before that. So it can be triggered up to 3 times every 10 seconds for each enemy champion. If the target is under control and triggered, the reduced energy increases by 20%. That's monstrous if you have the max level. And then this, it's the pull in. And again, the whole time enemies are taking damage from the pool, they're losing energy. And up 600% strength is nothing to scoff at. And then the ultimate, 500% strength damage to everybody in a fan, and applies a curse. The curse deals 160% strength damage every 2 seconds and explodes after 6 seconds, dealing 300. So 3, 8, 8, 1, 480% strength damage over 6 seconds, plus the 500, that's 980% strength damage, plus the 300 is 1,280% strength damage, and then they're stunned for 3 seconds. That's pretty awesome. But you have to be able to survive. So I think in a weird way, they're trying to tell you to go with a male Esterier or a male Choir, because male Choir would trigger this guy a whole lot. So I might play with a little male Choir in the next video. I would hate to separate male Esterier from male Choir, but if I have to, it's okay. We can do that. It's not going to hurt anything. And we can always put some buffs on male Choir. And don't forget, male Choir's active increases. Let's just look at them real quick. Male Choir's active, when it goes off, it stuns people. It removes buffs and then it stuns people. So let's look at it. Creates a 5-second shield that absorbs damage equal to 40% of the caster's max con. So that's pretty good. During the shield's duration, all nearby enemies take 80% of caster's strength per second. That's okay. He doesn't have a lot of strength, so it's not a ton of damage. But here's the kicker. Once the shield breaks, inflicts stun to nearby enemies for 2 seconds and removes all their buffs. So if they have a female Lionstone buff, if they have any kind of buff, this guy's going to remove it and stun people. So the stun's going to trigger the Void's Guardian ability, and it's going to trigger your Male Water and Sun, the passive. And so don't forget, this is him. He just gains a lot of hit points when people die. He comes back to health when people die. And then this one, he silences people. He puts seal on them, prevents them from using the active or the ultimate for 2 seconds. I don't know if that's considered control for purposes of the void. Maybe it might be. So I don't know. Do you all want to check it out real quick? Let's see what happens. I'm just running through all my arena tickets, but hey, it's all for the purposes of experimentation. So let's get a smaller team, but still somebody who can, affect us here. Okay, they're not going to give us anybody, right? There we go. Beelzebub is really good. So we're keeping the Void in, and we're testing that male Choir. So let's do this. You can kind of see their abilities and see things go off a little easier. So let's see if the resolve for the Guardian goes up. If the resolve goes up, okay. Let's see the Melchior uses active. There's a shield. He's got it up. So he's about to remove buffs. Okay, it bursts and it stunned people. We did not get any resolve out of it, though. We did not get any resolve out of the stun. So maybe we could see it again. So there's the void. Okay. Does this okay, so that didn't give any resolve either. Okay, some resolve just happened, but that was because the void used his ult and it does the 3-second stun at the end. Okay, he's got some more resolve, so maybe the Melchiors did go off his active and it stunned people. So let's see again. Come on. Let's see. Use your active. Okay, so there's the ult. We're gonna get we're about to get a 3-second stun here, so his resolve's gonna go up a bunch. The male choir has his active going. Okay, it stunned people too, so that could be a really good combination. But you would need another tank too, preferably one that can stun, maybe like male panda. So maybe we'll do some experimentation with that. Don't forget, male panda also gives people a shield. Oh, yeah, there's the Guardian ability. Boom, everyone's feared, constantly feared. Everyone's so feared. But then it's me versus a couple tanks. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish these people off. There's the ult with the curse. Oh, I spoke a little too soon. There's the choirs. The male choir versus female choir. Let's see what happens. Oh, she's got her pet out again. That's so annoying. There's the ult, though. So the pet's eating the damage. The stun's going to go off, and we're going to... Okay, we just got the resolve from the 3-second stun. The male choir's active went off. I don't know if it increased the resolve any, though. We're at 13 seconds. I don't think we're going to be able to win this one. But it allows us to be able to see, okay, I think the shield has to be destroyed for it to break. And then that would increase some. But we lost. Good job, Beelzebub. Alright, let's test a little bit more. Malign, let's try this. Let's do this with a healer. There we go. We're pretty close in power here. I think that's fair. We'll put the... Actually, we want the choir to take the most damage, and we'll put the panda at the bottom. Because also we want the panda to be able to use his active. There's too many people who are interrupting the panda's active, and that stun ramps up a lot of stuff. So, male choir should be using his active soon. There's the male Akuna freezing the entire enemy team. Male panda with his ult. There's the male choir active. We're building our resolve right here. The Void just shot his ult off in the wrong direction. Male Akuna made it a winter wonderland, and so people can get frozen by using their actives now. See, the Romulus just got frozen, which helps because people's actives are the most powerful things. Oh, there's the Guardian! Everyone run! No one can survive. So, that went really cool. I like that. Maybe we could try it now with male water and sun. See how it does. What do you think? Sorry, I kind of extended the video a little bit, but I thought that we kind of found something out pretty fascinating here. Alright, well, sorry, Cluedo, I keep fighting you, but it's all in the name of research, I promise, my friend. So, male water and sun died in this position before, but now we should have the male Akuna healing him. But that's all that he'll have healing him. He won't have the male Lume this time. But we'll see if the male choir and the panda can help defend him. Alright. There's that female Nariad already starting in on us. Male Akuna getting 3 people in it. There goes my male water and sun. He went off early. Oh, I guess the enemy doesn't have any Bulko. Oh, wow. That was impressive. That was impressive. Let's see. I would like to take on Morgrave, but he's just too powerful. You're too strong. Why are you so strong, Morgrave? There we go, Vruma, our dark horse, baby. Let's see what we could do here. Let's see if Malakuna can whiff his active all over the place. Oh, Malakuna. Oh, good. We're going to get the female dire in it. Oh, no, my Void's about down. Oh, Void down. Water and Sun's still on his feet, though, if he could just get one heal off. Okay, Panda could potentially stun and give some shields. Oh, not enough. But you could see my male choir was just like constantly rejuvenated from, hey, he does last a while. I think what we need is a back row attacker. Who are we fighting? Who was that? Cluedo? Who was that we just fought? Oh, Vruma. Oh, I think I got some Vruma attacks in here. Let's try them again. Let's get that Vruma in here. There he is. Alright. So what are we going to do? We could do Mel Ascavarg, but I think I'm going to do something more like this to get a back row attacker. We'll give this a shot. If we can distract the female Dire a little bit. And don't forget, Mel Corbett adds a lot of crit to everybody. So there goes the Mel Acuna. Getting some heals on people. Oh, my Meltwater and Sun just took the death. See, we didn't have the male Panda to guard there, so we didn't have any kind of defense. Alright, and then everybody uses their ults. Everybody dies. My male Corbett just trying to keep the game going a little longer. Alright. And now I'm going to... I'll do the cheap thing, do the cheap thing. I'll do the cheap thing, do the cheap thing. Do the cheap thing, do the cheap thing. Yeah, I think I want him to pull people, so I'm going to do this. Alright, let's give it a shot. Male Ascavarge, my favorite. I think I was one of the first people that was high on him. Everybody saw how great he is, and now a lot of people have him on their team ones. Well, he did get into the back row, but that didn't do anything for me at the end of the day. Oh boy. And here goes the slaughter. Yeah, so we're just going to have to figure something else out. But you kind of see some of the Void's abilities in action. He's weak compared to a lot of the other champs, but it says he's one of my top 5. So I think if you can keep him protected enough to be able to go off, he'll be beneficial. And so for that reason, I might just put him in my team 3, which has the female Nereid. So team 3, I could potentially put him in here, and he could be protected by the male Esterier. But then I would have to... Decisions will have to be made. Either way, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed some of this video on the Voidborne. Sorry I had to break it into 2 parts, but we got over everything. We kind of got to see everything in action. Talked about some synergy champions that could go with them. Some that are in the meta, some that aren't. And again, he needs some control champions. He needs some resurrection champions. And we'll kind of figure out the best way to deal with them here in the future. But this is Gnome, Server X160, Diamond Dogs. If you're looking for a good guild and we're taking higher level people, if you play the game a lot, you like to get down and dirty with it, get into the numbers, hit us up on Discord. But other than that, this is Gnome. Thanks a bunch for watching. Peace. See you next time.